What is good, guys? It's your boy Ray J back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Tesla. I'm going to talk about the overall price movement and what happened today. I'm going to go over what the news is saying about Tesla as well before I give you guys my stock price prediction for tomorrow and the near-term future for Tesla. I'm also going to be talking about our other favorite company out there, which is NIO. I'm going to talk about what happened to NIO, what the news is saying about NIO, what happened to it in terms of its price movement, and what my prediction is for tomorrow as well. But before I get started, I have to mention two quick things. First of all, I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so don't take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Also, if you can, please smash that like button if you want some more videos like this on my screen. It benefits the entire community as a whole. With that all said and done and out of the way, let's get on with the technical analysis of Tesla. So, looking at Tesla from the 1 day, 1 minute chart, you can see that it had this beautiful run up to the $754 range, and that is what I predicted yesterday, that Tesla would hit the 750s before consolidating, closing below it at around 747. That's what I predicted. It ended up closing at $744.49, up over 0.2% for the day. It's doing well, and I just wanted to put it out there that my prediction was close. My predictions are not always right. There are going to be times they're wrong, other times they're right, but in this instance, it was correct again. So I just wanted to put it out there. I'm not trying to show off that technical analysis does have merit, and there are going to be times it's correct, other times maybe not. But overall, guys, Tesla had beautiful consolidation around the 750s, which shows that it's ready to actually go to that range again. Before it had this drop, this huge drop right over here down to the $736 range. And as soon as it went there, it had another run up at the power hour, at the very last hour. It went as high as $746 before consolidating, closing around the $744 range, which is where Tesla closed that up over 0.2%. But looking at some RSI data, you can see that it made a very significant run, many significant runs, as it broke the 70 reference level right over there, especially towards the end. It broke it multiple times, and that is what played a big role in Tesla having this beautiful run up at the very end. So that's a good sign because it gives Tesla lots and lots of potential to have buying pressure. But looking at Bollinger Bands, you can see it did not make many significant moves in the very beginning, but towards the end, you could see anytime it dropped, it broke one standard deviation away multiple times. Then at the very end, towards the end of the day, it dropped as low as $736 before having a significant rise up to the very top. So I want to put emphasis on this rise up here, which shows how strong Tesla's buying pressure can be. And it did close above the mean price given the data from below, which means Tesla is still doing well. It had a pretty good closing, and that's a good sign for the near-term future as well. But before I give you guys my specific price prediction for tomorrow, let's go over what the media is saying about Tesla, just like that. So Tesla Autopilot to be compared with 12 other car maker systems in NHTSA probe, according to CNBC. They're basically going to compare Tesla's safety issues according to the NHTSA, and they're going to compare its autopilot with those of many other companies such as Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes, Nissan, Subaru, and many other companies just like that. So that's a big thing that was on the news. However, many people actually talked about how it's very safe and different, including Elon Musk. Elon Musk said that Tesla with autopilot engaged now approaching 10 times lower chance of accident than an average vehicle. And that's based off a data report right over here. Once again, I have mentioned that Teslas are relatively safe cars, which is why I'm not going to go into specific details about that, but I'm going to talk about what some other articles are saying. So Fox News did mention the same thing, that the NHTSA asked for 12 automakers to give their electronic driver aid system data so that they could be looked into. And obviously, guys, there's even more FUD out there from The Verge and many articles out there. They said that the investigation into Tesla's autopilot's emergency vehicle problem is getting bigger. So they twisted what's happening. Requesting more data is not the same thing as saying that the investigation is getting worse. And then they brought up Tesla's autopilot's emergency vehicle problem. It's getting bigger. I mean, guys, come on. This is more fear, uncertainty, and doubt that's out there, more fear incited about Tesla by the market, by all these different media sources out there that are just trying to get people to sell Tesla and bashing it as always. So this is really bad in my opinion that they're doing this. They're twisting things, and that's just normal. So I just want to put it out there that this may have played a role in Tesla's drop that happened today. But hey, that's not the only thing that played a role, because of the consumer price index data that came out, the potential inflation data, as inflation is around 5% as of this month compared to last month. So even if inflation is a little bit up, this year, actually, even if it is a little bit up, that did have a negative role on the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, and that may have played a role in Tesla's drop down right over here. But there was good news that came out as Tesla's co-founder aims to build an entire U.S. battery industry, and that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ambition for Tesla in the energy sector. This is basically what Redwood's plan is right over here. It's to cut battery pack emissions by 41%. So made in the USA. Basically, if you look at these different batteries, you can see that typically the carbon emissions to make a battery would be 5.53 tons, but they want to drop it to 3.26 tons with a 50% recycled cathode material. And that would be absolutely groundbreaking and amazing for Tesla for the future. But it's something that's a new plan that came out and was just reported, which is big news for Tesla. And they also mentioned that there's going to be a new 100 gigawatt battery material factory in the USA that may be coming out very, very soon. That's a huge, huge, huge news as Tesla received a $700 million investment for this. That's absolutely groundbreaking for Tesla as their battery technology is improving and becoming a lot more clean, which is a big, big, big good sign for Tesla to fight against what their purpose is and all that good stuff. So with that all said and done, guys, I went over the main pieces of news, and for my stock price prediction, I have to tell you that the market is very capricious. You can see the Nasdaq and the S&P did have red days today, and there was a lot of negative sentiment towards the market as people are preparing for a crash. So Tesla may be red at any given moment. Just know that Tesla has strong support around the $700 range. It has very strong support around here between 700 and 708. So that's what could happen if it does crash. But I don't think that's going to happen if the market allows Tesla to go up. I think Tesla will keep on stair stepping its way up, and we could see Tesla back very close to the $750 range again, maybe the high $747. You could see that Tesla was above the 750s and it may be ready to break 750 again. But I do predict that it's not going to break it by tomorrow. I think we'll just remain in the high 740s again. So that's my prediction for tomorrow. And once again, you don't know what's going to happen in the near term future for the stock market. So it is capricious. But remember, Tesla is a long term play. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow exactly, but I do know that Tesla is the future and there's massive, massive growth potential in the long term. It's a long term play. Now, when it comes to NEO, something very similar happened. It went down and down and down and down. We reached a low of $37.69, and then it closed at $37.89, down 1.3% for the day. I did predict that NEO would be around the $38 range, somewhere around here. That's my prediction. So I was off by under a dollar, but my prediction was a little bit close, but not perfect. But this happened with the overall market. This was not because of something that NEO did, as there was not bad news about NEO that recently came out. The overall market was red today. You could see that from the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. So that brought down NEO's price. But there's big news coming out, which could potentially help NEO go up in the near-term future. Today, it was reported that China's NEO eyes second European market, plans to sell its ET7 luxury car in Germany from next year. And entering Germany is an objective that we're striving for, says William Lee Bin, NEO's co-founder and CEO. So that's a big sign for NEO, as their new sedan is going to be a luxurious car entering Germany. And basically, it's designed to take on many cars such as the Audi A6, and they're planning on starting deliveries very, very soon next year. And that's going to be absolutely big for NEO's European expansion, as it is making lots and lots of progress, especially as it's going to be powered with a 150 kilowatt battery and have a range around 1,000 kilometers. You heard that properly, 1,000 kilometers. That is absolutely groundbreaking for NEO. It's going to be a luxurious car, and it has a huge, huge, huge potential for the European market. So this was big news. NEO is doing well in terms of fundamentals. They are still working to improve deliveries, even though they did print out more shares and they're planning on selling more of them as well. Even though that is happening, I'm still super bullish for NEO. They've been doing so many things right. It's just that the market is not allowing them to have big, big, big run-ups. But I kid you not that that's not going to be a huge problem in the future, most likely. I believe that NEO is the future, but for my specific price prediction for tomorrow, I think NEO had two almost red days in a row. So I think that NEO should be in the $38 range and approach 38.50 by tomorrow. That would be my prediction. But don't don't lose, yourself when you hear that, because don't forget that NEO has more potential in the long-term future. We should be seeing NEO in the 100s in the upcoming years. It's going to take time, but you have to remain patient and strong and an intelligent investor. With that all said and done, guys, I really want to thank you so much for listening. I know the market's going to have red days, but we are intelligent investors and we see that as a buying opportunity as our favorite stocks would be on sale. So thank you so much for listening, guys. I really hope you have a great rest of the day, and I really hope you take care and get ready for big moves that are coming. We remain strong, we remain patient, and we never ever give up. Thank you and peace out.